What's up, y'all? Panda checking in. We down at Sanction for another episode of Panda Sneaker Talk. Got my man's Bird with us today. He got a couple things he want to show us of his personal collection. So tap in. What's up, y'all? Panda checking in on this episode today. We got a special guest, my man Bird. We're gonna be talking about a few things. How he got into the sneaker game. He brought a couple things for us to see and just talk about overall, you know what I'm saying, what the culture is like in St. Louis. So Bird, I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, coming out and rapping with us.
Man, I appreciate it for sure.
Big love. But I think for this episode, I think it's kind of special because, like, honestly, bro, like, being in Prime Soul, I used to come in there and I used to see you all the time. And, like, y'all was, like, an inspiration on, like, what we want to be as, like, sneakerheads. And, like, y'all made it seem like it was, like, a brotherhood there.
Right.
I feel like, you know, sneakers can take people a long way. And I feel like, you know, at the end of the day, like, when it comes to the culture and the grind of sneakers, you know what I'm saying, you really build family, right? So I want you to just talk about, like, what it was like being at Prime Soul and, like, because obviously I know you built a family there.
Nah, most definitely.
And, like, just talk on some of the key points of, you know what I'm saying, being in that environment and, you know, seeing the same people every day and you generally growing the same love over the same thing.
Nah, most definitely. I'm Bird for sure. Just being at the Soul for real was just like you woke up for it. You know what I'm saying? Just specifically, like, even on, like, hiring people, like, it came down to, like, you know, the hiring manager asking us, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, y'all think they gonna fit in? So we'll talk to people, you know, if we catch a vibe, oh yeah, he'll fit in.
Yeah, you definitely have to be a certain type of person.
On my mama, because it was just a close-knit family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and like I said, we was with each other every day. Even outside of, like, you know what I'm saying, work, because it was a mom and pop shop. Originally, it was only 4 stores, technically. So, it was different. You know what I'm saying? Even the people, like, that was before me, you know what I'm saying, when I came in, they had already knew me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I was popular, but I was kind of popular to them anyway. But most definitely, like, I don't know if y'all remember John, but John was the first head store manager of Prime Soul, wore the glasses. I took a liking to him because he was just, you know what I'm saying, he was a Q first off. I ain't no Q, but I always wanted to be a Q.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he was just he was an asshole. You know what I'm saying? I'm an asshole, so when you're an asshole, you know what I'm saying, you speak to each other in different shit. You know what I'm saying? But he was also like a mentor. You know what I'm saying? So he was him, and then there was Phoenix. Phoenix was like the manager everybody knew because she was the center of attention. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was built. I didn't know Phoenix. Phoenix was a little older than me, so she knew me. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, oh yeah, I don't know you, Bird, but I know you. You know what I'm saying? I know you gonna fit in here.
Right.
You know, and it wasn't all peachy at first because I didn't really understand anything about, you know, I knew shoes, but I didn't know the operations of a store.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a big difference.
For sure.
But if you don't really understand, like, you can know 1 through 37 Jordans, but how can I sell it to you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So my first 2 years was rough because, you know, you want to get to know the store and you want to, you know what I'm saying, play and chill. But now how do I actually get to work?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah, it's definitely a difference.
on my mama.
The budgeting and all that.
Man, all that shit. You gotta learn it. You
Yeah.
gotta learn it. You definitely gotta learn it.
So let me ask this: when in that era of you know, the prime of you being at Prime Soul, what was the most challenging thing about working there? As, like, it could be like releases, like dealing with people. Cause I mean, being from St. Louis, bro, the first thing I know about sneaker stores is when you can't get what you want, you know, you the worst person on the world of people, bro.
Oh, we selling them, we stealing them.
It's something, bro.
On my mama.
It ain't nothing ever going on.
Honestly, that wasn't even it. Inventory. Inventory was a motherfucker, bro. Like it was like I could curse.
Yeah.
Okay. It was a lot, bro, because you may get 100 cases. You know what I'm saying? But they come in at 8 a.m.
Right.
So you spending your time from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. trying to stop, move shit. Ooh, wee.
That shit be terrible.
Man, on my mama. And then you got that 100. That was Jordan. Now you got 100 from Nike. You see what I'm saying? Now you got 50 from Reebok. You know, you got 30 from New Balance. You see what I'm saying? So it was like, now you got 100 cases of clothes coming in. So just, it made me appreciate the workers in Foot Locker.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like you never really understand the shit until you get thrown into something. You know,
most people think it's just like
it's this piece of you go in and I'm here for y'all.
grab
you know?
a couple things,
man, and I'm playing the whole time.
Inventory be messed up. You're supposed to get X amount of shoes you don't get.
On my mama,
Then you
bro.
got people hassling you, trying
Yes.
to curse you out.
Yes,
Then you got to deal with angry customers that don't understand. So
man.
oh yeah, I can
They
definitely.
think the shit come in and it just go up on the shelf by itself.
you feel me?
Man, on my mama. And then
So what release was like? What was the most inventory you caught off a release? Like what was the inventory where you was like, man, fuck, like why they send us this much shit, bro?
that actually sold out or just
Yeah.
just came in.
You gotta be the 11 about shit.
It most definitely is an 11. But I remember one time we had got 260 cement threes. The white cement three. We got 260 of them. When I say it was so many of them, I was getting them on discounts and coloring them bitches. That's how many we had. Like when I say it was like 20 10 and a halves, 30 11s, 39s, 30,
That's crazy.
38
Yeah,
and a
that's crazy.
halves. And we like, did the other 3 stores get some? And they like, yeah, we got 100 of them. Like, or y'all sell them? And them motherfuckers was sitting. I'm talking about like sitting.
That's crazy to say the cement 3 was sitting there.
On my mama, like it was straight sitting. Like, and this was probably like 2010, 11, something like that. Because I want to say whatever the next Jordan that came out blew off the shelf. You know what I'm saying? So we amping up the 3 with the next Jordan. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, get the 3. Like, you know, we got the hats and shit to match. We got the sweatshirts, you know. So we like, man, the 3 cold. Like, woo-doo. By this time, all of us wearing the 3 in the store. So you coming in, you see it. They like, oh yeah, them cold, them sick, woo-doo. But let me get, you know. So, most definitely, 11s and 12s is most definitely a St. Louis shoe.
For sure.
I totally agree.
Most definitely. Like, it's that and then a close 13. You know what I'm saying? But
People
you most
think
definitely.
crazy when I sound like 11s. I'm like, nah, I'm not an 11 fan.
Man, listen, it's it. Like, you not from St. Louis if you don't like 11.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit like for us, that shit is more like going to Saks or something.
Oh, my
bro.
mama.
Like, nigga, that 11 is like
Is it like you?
this is a
get
luxury shoe for us.
Listen, bro, it's it. Like it's it. Like you can put it on with whatever you want,
Yeah.
no matter the color.
I just don't like them, man.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, bro, that era was different, bro. Like when you had them 11s, first off, if you hooped in your shit, you was automatically looked at like,
Yeah,
he that nigga,
Oh, my mama.
he got some shit.
he finna do something.
Yeah, cause ain't
Keep your eye
nobody,
on him.
ain't nobody wearing them motherfuckers unless you know how to hoop,
Yeah,
bro.
on my mama.
And then like a Christmas time when they start making them, you know, every year around Christmas time, that shit was like, man, first thing on everybody's list.
On my mama.
I gotta have a pair of them 11.
It's so bad now to where my son don't even ask for shoes, but he get the Christmas Jordan every year.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Every year. He don't even act like he don't like he 12, so he's just now getting into like, you know, I want these J's, you know, I want, you know, and of course he picked like 4s because that's what I wear.
Yeah.
So, but he still get the Christmas Jordan because you have to understand that this is what the kids are looking at in school. You know what I'm saying? Like if you come to school in these, you automatically popular.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? But you can come to school in those, these, fours, and they be like, oh, you just got some J's. But you come to school and
you got them 11s on.
you shoot up.
Instant.
And it's been like that shit since 96. I got into the shit in 96. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
The Concorde was my first Jordan ever.
I just think for us back then, I can say the difference between then and now, these kids now, like, they just totally different with their stuff. Like, when 11 come out, they wearing it out, going to the gym in it.
Most definitely.
They're doing everything.
Beating the shit out these shoes. As I feel like our culture, like where like it was the juicy part of the sneaker culture, niggas wasn't wearing like Jordans like that unless you was hooping in them. You had another pair at home.
We savored it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
We respected it. You know what I'm saying. So
respect. That's the perfect word.
We most definitely like. I used to lick my shoes because of Fat Joe. You know what I'm saying. I used to see Fat Joe do the shit.
Yeah.
So you would walk through Prime Soul and you be like, oh, you licking somebody's shoe. Oh, nigga, this mine. This is going back in the box until it come out. You know, so we most definitely respected the shoe.
Yeah.
It's different now.
But it's different now. These kids nowadays, dog, they don't
care just because it's so easy to get. It's so easy to obtain.
Yes.
Like, we had to work to get this shoe.
Definitely
we had to wait in lines, wait overnight.
Yes.
It was cold outside.
Yeah.
And
we didn't have no
still
internet.
wasn't no internet.
We had no
it
internet.
still wasn't no guarantee that you was gonna get this shoe.
Yep.
I think that's what made the sneaker game more valuable though. Like,
nah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Knowing like if I don't get here at this time of night, I might not get these shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And you standing in line and you like, you know, I probably stood in line.
Man.
You was probably on the other end of that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, most definitely. But I stood in a couple lines even while working in Prime Soul. Specifically, two specifically. What the fuck? Olive 9. We didn't get that. So I remember asking Paris, cause she called around to see if I can get it. And you know, Paris at the time was like at the height of her career.
Right.
You know, at Prime Soul anyway. So she had the connects at all the other stores. You know what I'm saying? So I wound up getting it from City Girl in West Florissant. But it was a catch. Like, he had to be out there at this certain time. If I see him, I'm gonna pull him in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we sat out there from fucking 11 at night to the time it opened up. And it was an all-nighter. And we grown. And we had to be at work.
But it was lit though, like.
No, most definitely. And it wasn't no violence.
At all.
None. Like, we all out there kicking. I believe niggas was over there rapping. You know what I'm saying? Niggas in the store, like, if I don't get them, I'm gonna get these. You know, it made me feel like a kid again. You know what I'm saying? And you appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You really appreciate that.
And I feel like that's why, like, nowadays it's kind of not the same message when it comes to shoes because, like I just said when we first started, bro, you build like family off of this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We done all met people in the lines of these releases that you like probably still friends with to this day. You know what I'm saying? Still cordial with, whether you follow them on social media. And it's because like, shit, you sitting out here 10 hours like I'm sitting out here 10 hours.
On my mom.
You got something in common.
You got something in common, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like now, how easy it is to obtain shit off GOAT, off StockX, off, you know what I'm saying? All these different other sites that they got, like, it took the grind away. Like, when we did Chase's interview, he said it perfectly, like, the grind has been taken away because you can obtain anything you want if you have the money to do it.
I agree with that. I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, when you know what I'm saying, been in line for some 11s and the side the line starting to go up, and you don't know if your size up there no more. So you like, shit, I give you $100, you let me jump this line.
No, I agree.
We was paying over.
That was a good time, man. I done played a couple people like, hey, let me get that front spot, man.
How many people you know that, I'll give you $250 if you just stand in this spot to get this shoe. So people been, you know what I'm saying, overpaying. It's just, it meant something different.
Right.
Like, it was just like a different type of feel when you like, yeah, I pay him to stand up. I got this shoe, got this shoe, got this shoe.
No, I agree. I most definitely agree.
And I feel like that's a reason, like part of the reason why the game is kind of like taking a different turn, bro. Like, it's not the same. People don't value shoes like how they used to.
Nah, most definitely. But that just come with time, though. You know what I'm saying? like kids are privileged now. You know what I'm saying? They don't value a lot of things. It ain't just shoes. They don't value money. You know what I'm saying? They don't value time. Everything is easy access, and if it's not easy access, then shit changes. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause shit goes for the worse. You know. Back then, you were eager to get a job. You couldn't wait till you turned 16. You see what I'm saying? You couldn't wait to do.
Now kids only want to work.
Man, you couldn't wait to get up and go. If you had a sneaker job at 16 or 17 in the summertime, you was a guy.
That's so crazy to
I'm
say
a mom.
because it's so hard to find talent.
Yeah.
Like that's the biggest problem in retail today. It's like, all right, finding people that want to work, but there's really no incentive for them to do it.
No, dead ass. Dead ass. Like it's like
That's crazy.
Like you was that guy. You was it. Like you were looked to as like, and you could have been making $3 an hour. You know what I'm saying? But to the outside world, you that nigga.
You work at Foot Locker.
Man, you it. You
I've been
it.
trying to get Foot Locker for 10 years.
On
I can't get in.
On my mama.
Whoa.
You was it. You was it on my mama. So it was just like, it was different. You know?
Yeah. So let me ask you this, man. What's a shoe that you've caught in your history of collecting that you was just like, man, no matter what, I know I'll never get rid of this shoe? What's that one shoe that you just like, man, this shit ain't ever going nowhere?
I don't have one. And specifically because I let it all go. You know what I'm saying? It's just now.
Is that because you've had everything?
I've had a lot of things. So here go the thing right here. If I was to ever run across a Nike Mag, I ain't letting it go. You got to give me exactly what I paid for it. I comped the Red Yeezy years ago. It was $5,000 off of Flight Club.
That's about right.
You had to give me $5,000 in order for you to know before I sell it, because I paid $5,000 for it, even after I wore it. You know, so it's like I want
still need that.
I want the value of it. You know what I'm saying? So,
but that's one of them shoes that ain't gonna. It can
no. And it started. I ain't even gonna say it started my Yeezy collection. I was blessed. My homeboy Mello, he had the Zen Gray 1. I get a call one day. He like, bro, I'm finna sell them. I'm like, what you selling them for? He like, man, give me 300. Say no more. I didn't even have the 3. I didn't even have the 3. This is probably 2011. My son was born 2010, so this is probably like 2011. He like, give me 300. I didn't even have the 3. I wound up getting like 2 for my girl, and then my uncle wound up giving me like 200 just because. So I'm calling him all day from work. Bro, where you want to meet? What you want to do? Where you want to go? I want to say like 30 minutes before we supposed to meet. He like, bro, people telling me I can get more for it. And I'm like, they ain't lying to you, bro. They ain't lying to you. He like, nigga offered me 5. I'm like, man, I ain't even telling you, you know what I'm saying, to skip out on that money. He like, can you do 4? Damn right I can. Where you at? Where you at? And shit, bro, bless me. So that started my Yeezy collection. I had that Yeezy from 2011 to like 2016. So, and I wore it. Like, I loved it. I loved it a lot. And I wound up getting the Blink one. It was worn, it was kind of beat up, but I understood the value of it. And it was wrinkled in the front. But, you know, when you're a sneakerhead, you're going to try to find all ways to get, you know what I'm saying, your shoe across. So I put like socks and shit in the front of it. I think at the time you had like, remember the force field they had for the forces? My mama put that in the front. I was ironing it and shit. You know, you see a tape where they say,
I ain't never tried that.
Man, it didn't work. This shit didn't work. It did work. You put the hot towel around, you iron it, that shit don't work. I don't know if it's because of the material or whatnot, but if I ever get like my hands on a mag, I don't think I'd sell it. Especially now because the shit for my son. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I understand where it's at. Now he at a men's 8. You know what I'm saying? He going into the 8th grade. You know, hopefully high school he hit 10 and a half, 11. Even if you weren't uniforms. You walk through that motherfucker in a Yeezy.
You gonna have that shit on.
It's a done deal. You know what I'm saying? So your 9th grade through 12th grade year is over with. You know what I'm saying? If you notice, I always tell people, if you get bullied, you're not fresh. There's something going on at home. You know what I'm saying? You get into fights, you're not focused, your grade's not right. That's all coming from a personal perspective. As a kid, you know what I'm saying? As adults, we understand now it's different, but as kids, we didn't understand it. No. We didn't really give a fuck. You see what I'm saying? As long as we had LeBrons, Yeezys, Nikes, you know what I'm saying? We got the girls, we look good, you know what I'm saying? Even if we wore uniforms, hey, I still got that shit on my foot, you know what I'm saying? So now I can focus because y'all focused on me, and I can do my work. That's all I'm trying to do for my son. You know what I'm saying? I'm praying he get there. I'm praying he get there for that, but I'm also praying so that I don't have to buy as much shit. Right. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's definitely easy to pass off a collection
than having to buy 90 different shoes.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because he gonna still want, you know what I'm saying, certain shit that come out that I ain't got.
But it's a lot easier when you got a collection to start with.
Yeah.
I wish I would have started with a collection.
Yeah, on my mama.
So man, I gotta ask though, and now this is kind of going back to the Prime Soul thing, man. What was the craziest release that you ever worked at? I mean, like where shit was like, damn, nigga, this is a crazy ass motherfucking day, nigga.
I'm gonna give you the Phoenix era. The Phoenix era of shoe releases was hell. Hell. When I say hell, I mean hell. So what Phoenix would do would take shoes from Fairview Heights. If we sold out here in St. Louis, she would take 2 size runs from Fairview Heights and bring them over here to sell. You know, she controlled both stores.
That's crazy.
So it wasn't like, we got to make sales for this store in order to beat that store. Right. Both of them was her stores, so it didn't really give a fuck. Right. So it was just like middle of the night. I remember we did like a release, a midnight release. It was the Red Griffey and the Playoff 13. The Red Griffey, sideball, the Red Griffey changed St. Louis.
It did though.
It changed St. Louis.
I ain't never seen that shit. I'm gonna be cute a buck. Never seen.
I should have fucking brought it.
I've seen Griffey's, but the Red Griffey I've never.
I ain't never wore it. I ain't never wore it. I'm gonna find you on Facebook and I'm gonna FaceTime you. The shoe is.
Man, I'm finna pull that shit.
But you got to think like
it's immaculate.
Griffey's wasn't big in Cali.
No, they wasn't.
I ain't seen a Griffey talk out of St. Louis.
And the shit and the crazy thing is they used to call a bitch Griffins. Like Griffins, bro.
Yeah, see, that's crazy.
Listen, besides 11s, the Red King Griffey Jr.
These
changed St. Louis. Man. It changed it.
This shit is crazy.
It changed it, bro. It changed the motion in St. Louis, bro.
Send me that.
Listen, bro. It fucked St. Louis up, bro.
Yeah, that's that little era, that little Griffey era right there.
Man.
That's when it was like, yo.
It fucked St. Louis up, bro. So.
St. Louis do look red though.
Nah, most of everybody in St. Louis is blue.
Anything got red.
Everything.
Flu games.
Man, oh my god.
Playoffs.
Oh my god. You'll see the Crips wearing it. You'll be like, what the fuck? You
don't even like it.
I understand.
I get it.
You fresh though, bro. I get it. I understand.
Man, so did we work the Cool Gregor 11 release?
Most definitely.
How was that one?
It was fucked up. It was fucked up. But it was fucked up because she did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So if St. Louis got 100 Cool Grays, Fairview Heights might have had 60. You know what I'm saying? So instead of taking 2 size runs, this time she took 3. So what fucked it up was we used to do tickets. So if you got a ticket in Fairview Heights for a size 11, your shit got took the night before to come to St. Louis.
Damn. So that caused issues out there.
So, but the crazy thing is she used to work the release dates. when I say she is the capital finesser of bringing your attitude down on a day that you got fucked, she is it. She taught us all. She is it. When I say she's it, it's her, Purse, and Lacey. They were it, bro. Like, they were it. But I don't know if it was because Lacey was just innocent in the face, and Purse was just like, Purse used to hit motherfuckers with big words. Like, I'm gonna see if the other store got it. We can see if we can, capitulate, from other stores and, bring it here. If I can help you, I can help you. If I can, I can. You're not gonna argue with that.
Nah.
In your head as a motherfucker, you just like, man, you ain't got my shoe, fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Let me try to find another one.
On my mama. You already on the phone like shit.
She seemed helpful.
Right, it ain't her fault.
It ain't her fault, right?
Whole time it's her fault. A million and
She
2
done set
cents.
this shit up.
Man, on my mama. But it made it hell on us because by the time they got up to talk to them, they were cool. To us outside letting the motherfuckers in, it's 9 fights back here.
Oh yeah, it's hell in hot water outside.
Man, and they throwing us in the pool. So it's like,
Y'all got the shit end of the stick.
man. But we was cool with it though. You know what I'm saying? We were cool. It was cool. We were young though, so we thinking the shit was fun.
Yeah.
I could only imagine doing this shit at 40 now.
Oh man, shit.
I don't think I'd be able to breathe.
Nah.
I'd be scared.
And with
PSTD, some shit. PP, man, something shit.
With the way the culture is now too, man, I don't even think an era of like lining up for shoes could even happen, bro.
On my mama.
Yeah, I haven't seen just being in the industry now.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen a line since probably the Cool Ray 11 again.
I don't think you can do that. I think it's, you definitely can't do it in St. Louis.
You had to shoot somebody, bro.
For sure.
Like dead ass.
And everybody carrying.
Yeah.
So I feel like, we not the, the worst city, but my nigga, like we up there for sure. And I definitely don't think niggas can take no how they took no back then.
On my mama. Yeah.
Hell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you was just saying, she come to you and is breaking it down to you in a different type of terminology. You looking at it like,
okay, that's cool.
alright, man, I gotta find something else. Nowadays, these
You
niggas,
better go to back.
man, look, y'all better go find my shit. Like,
somebody better give me a shoe.
Man, on my mama, bro.
I guess you could kind of say that's a blessing because it's gonna save a lot of people from altercations and
Most
sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you might be the one who, something might happen to and you just standing your ground.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't think that, I think that's where the sneaker game took a turn for me. Like, when you kind of stop being able to put people in the same room and the same areas, I think that kind of made it like obsolete in a sense.
No, most definitely.
Yeah. So, man, I want to know what's in this bag, man.
Pack it open.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, I was a big Nike basketball guy. This original penny, I don't know what year it came out, but it's back there. It's up there. Like, I want to say maybe early 2000s.
I don't think enough people respect penny shoes.
I agree. I think it's the foam posits is where they stop at. I'm a big foam posit fan myself, but I respect like the other pennies. You know what I'm saying? The penny ones, 2s, 3s, 4s. I even got some 5s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I hoop in them, but I respect them. I ain't gonna wear them. But
I think pennies is like up there with sneakers in the game, bro. Penny is definitely like top 5.
That come back to what we were saying, like what else on this wall that I can get if I can't get that 11. And this was on that wall. You know what I'm saying? So I went to school in this and motherfuckers was like, damn, okay. You ain't get the J's, but you came back in the penny. You know what I'm saying? You fucked them up with that penny. So, penny 2, original Orlando colorway, that was one of my joints.
Man, buy what you like, man.
And rock it, bro.
Rock it, man. Stop doing all this shit because everybody else doing it.
Man. Alright, so I'm an Air Max guy.
I love Air Max too,
listen,
man.
so Air Max 90s is one of my ones. besides like the Air Max 95, of course. I got a nice little stash of 95s, but this one right here changed me because I used to only see chicks in it. You know what I'm saying? And the guys wasn't really rocking like the Air Max 90s. You know what I'm saying? So they looked good on chicks' feet. Yeah. So when this one came out, it was like, damn, like that colorway.
That's smooth as shit too.
On my mom, so it was like, okay, I think it was called like the Curry. No hints to like Steph Curry or nobody, but this was one of the ones for me. You know what I'm saying? I thought that if you had this in your collection, you know what I'm saying, you would wear this with like a nice ass polo. I think I had like the royal blue polo with the yellow man on with it. And you know what I'm saying? With some nice jeans.
Tap in with
that shit.
Yeah.
Let me see that.
Popping back in there.
This is old.
So it was just different. You
that
know?
little chestnut color, man.
Oh my God.
Man, that's crazy. That's what I was saying.
My mama, like it was cold on my mama. I think another time I wore like a McDonald's t-shirt with it. You know
That'd have been fire.
Yeah, you know. That's that. And then we get off into
yes, sir.
They pulling out the shit.
You know, just I got all six. I got all 6 Nike Yeezys.
I don't think many people can say that neither.
Nah, it's a collection to have.
People can't say they got one.
You know?
Nah.
You know?
And even though Kanye going through what Kanye going through, man, like some of his shoes are the most influential shoes.
No, they changed. They changed shit.
Sure.
They shifted shit for real.
Like,
even with Adidas.
Man.
They shifted shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Adidas wasn't popular like that.
No, and I tell people like all the time, they must have forgot they were 2 for $89 before bro came and got them.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Even with like the
shell toes, no
man, my mama, even with like the James Harden and all, they were 2 for $89, bro, $59.99 type shit. You know, so until bro came and saved them, and then came the Pharrells.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now people starting to
bro.
Yeah. You know,
that was such a hard shootout chain, bro. Like
yeah, I agree.
Now people don't even wear them no more. It's crazy.
No, and I think they finna fall again, bro. Honestly.
You think so?
I think so, bro. I think so. So that's that sleep colorway. I only had this one on like maybe a couple times.
What's your favorite out of the Nike collection? Out of the Yeezys?
Out of the Nike Yeezy?
Yeah. Model and colorway. Which is
the one? The one for sure.
That pastel with the pink, bro.
Shit slapping.
That shit crazy.
This my favorite.
That's it.
This my
You
favorite.
can't pass on this one. This is it, bro. I don't give a fuck what you got on, what color you got on, the right jeans, bro.
That shit hard.
It's over with.
And I ain't gonna lie, man, that colorway alone set the tone for a lot of shoes at that point in time.
This shit wasn't out.
Bruh,
this wasn't popping.
No.
This and the South Beach LeBron.
Yeah.
The 8. It fucked shit up.
Yeah, it did.
It fucked shit up. It made guys want to start rocking this bright pink. You know what I'm saying?
Cause I ain't gonna lie, when Nike ID was doing the shit where you could like ID like Hyper Dunks and Kobe's and shit, niggas was making the Yeezy colorway.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
That colorway was.
I think I did a Roshi. That colorway, the black Roshi.
Yeah.
On my mama.
And Roshi's was lit for.
Yeah.
No, Roshi's was like
Roshi's
Yeezys
was
before.
that
You know what I'm saying? Yeezys.
Yeah, Roshi's in elite socks. It was in the.
It took over the Presto for me.
Yeah.
Because I was a big Presto no sock type of guy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So they for a while they didn't run Presto. So the Roshi came. I'm like, oh yeah, I can. No socks, jeans. You know what I'm saying?
And just for the record, man, Nike made a lot of fucking money off that shoe.
Nah, most definitely.
And it definitely didn't take much to make that shoe.
Nah, most definitely. Most definitely.
That shit was terrible, man.
That shit was like some pro kids.
That shit.
Yeah.
Insole was sliding. There's some other shit.
Oh my god.
You couldn't do shit in that shoe.
I had them like every color.
But they was comfortable as shit. When that phone was new, that shit was.
Yeah.
Dog.
That was a trash ass shoe, bro. That's so crazy.
Yep.
I ain't gonna say it was trash.
No, it was trash, bro. I love the trash, but it was trash if you think how it's made.
I get what he's saying because made it was trash.
Yeah.
It was trash like the performance wise. You know what I'm saying? You thinking in the Presto, bro, you can run 9 blocks. Shoe don't move off your foot. It formed to your foot.
That's a fact. Though.
You see what I'm saying? The Roshi, you like.
My toes.
If your toes, if you walk a certain way, your toes gonna be hanging out the shoe.
Like, like, man, what the fuck? But it was cool though. You know? So I get what he's saying. I most definitely agree. But
hey, that's hella funny. But some good times though.
Nah, that was
Some good times.
that shit really was. Because at that time, Roshi's wasn't that much.
nope.
$69.
Bruh, you go cop a few pairs, wear that shit with a nice little dress down, little fit.
Yeah.
Like,
You know, with the all black joint. We straight sold out of this shit. I work at Finish Line. That mug was gone within like 30 minutes.
Damn.
I can believe it.
I said, damn, I gotta get some of these, bro. Let me get 2 per year. This it.
My mama.
I wore that shoe to the ground.
Nah, no bull.
Well,
Man, so if you had to like choose one shoe, right? Say this is like, you know, let's just say you going to an event, right? What's the most confident shoe in your collection that you just like when you throw them shits on, you like, yeah, these them.
bread for.
Bread full.
That's a great
I
pair.
love it.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
and
like
it's a
my-
classic color.
Yeah,
like,
I love it. You can throw it on with everything. That's another shoe that I comp, and I might comp 4 or 5 of them, just the color one, you know. But is it? I love it. I had it on with some brown jeans and a gray sweatshirt the other day.
Shit hit though.
Fucked it up. You know what I'm saying? Fucked it up.
The bread for fire though.
Yeah.
Any type
Yeah,
of
that's-
food,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah.
Not any type of food. Let's keep it
Yeah,
classic.
it's some fucked up
Okay,
ones
I
out
say
there.
it's like 4 fours I really don't like. About 4 of them.
For
It was that like that, not that taupe color, what was it, like a chameleon colorway of the bread four? Not the bread four, the chameleon colorway of the 4. What was it called?
chameleon color.
Looked like the All-Star pack when it came.
It's over here on the wall. I actually just seen it.
Yeah, I hate that
Yeah,
shit.
that shit that shit trash. But I would wear it though. That's crazy.
I wouldn't wear that.
I wear it with what you just said, like an all-star type of, like the
Yeah.
Galaxy jacket type shit.
Yeah, them glow fours, it was like gray with the mint green on it.
That shit was sick.
Yeah, that shit was
You ain't like that?
I like it, man.
Oh, that shit was sick.
I think for me, the bread fours is probably number 1 for me.
Yeah.
Number 2 would probably be the Cavalier fours.
What was that?
The
Them
orange and blue
fire.
and black. They like orange and blue, but they just all black out of
The
it.
black, the calf joint.
Okay,
Them
yeah. That was it. That's
Them
the one for
bitches
me.
was crazy.
That's the one for me.
Yeah.
That's one of the ones when the jeans hit right at that
Man,
shit.
that's
Yeah,
it.
that's
Yeah.
it. That's one for sure.
Dog.
That's one for sure.
And like these new fours that's coming out, man. What you think about the quality of these shoes nowadays?
They shitty.
Fours
shit-
back then was
yeah.
more comfortable. Like
It
you
was,
could wear
the
a
tongue was perfect. Like it was
Yeah.
just the whole setup of the shoe. Now it's like that 4 right there. Like it's
Yeah.
just it don't sit right.
Nah.
But it's been started. I want to say the Motorsport 4 was the shoe that started it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like and it was a shoe that everybody was waiting on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they did that like that, and then they did the bread. It wasn't the bread, but it was like blue everywhere the red was.
Yeah.
Like and it was all leather. So I believe they fucked them 2 shoes up. You know what I'm saying? Because it was supposed to be so much better
Yeah, I
than
agree.
what it is. You know what I'm
Definitely
saying?
agree with that.
I feel bad for like the people that call themselves like collectors and sneakerheads now because like we might not ever go back to them original like shoes
Right.
as far as material, as far as like some colorways like a Concord 11 for example. They gonna keep making those forever because it's a
Yeah.
classic colorway.
No, most definitely.
But
Quality's trash.
the quality of the ones from 2011 to a couple years ago, like, are completely different.
Yeah, it is. It
I think
is.
it's so much quantity over quality now.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
That too, though.
And they just producing these shoes and they don't even care how they made this shit.
Like 12s. Niggas hooped in 12s for years.
Years.
Like,
Years.
nigga,
Can't do that
you'll be lucky to be able to hoop in a 12 now for 3 months if you a real hooper.
Mm-hmm.
But I think what will change the game too, as you said, because you're talking about hooping, back then, Jordan 1 through 13, you could hoop in. It was made for hooping too.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Like
true.
now they got so many other categories in the Jordan brand. We got basketball shoes just to hoop in.
Yeah.
We got golf shoes, you feel me?
No, you
Now
know
these,
that's
these
right.
shoes is just for looks now. It ain't no
I
technology.
don't think that's fair, though. I think
I never thought about it like that. Now that you say that. But
I don't think that's fair. I think that you taking away from the culture.
Yeah.
You definitely are.
Because like, I feel like everybody should experience a 12 how it was originally brought out.
Right.
Yeah.
Like Mike hooped in them shits every fucking night. You can't hoop in J's like that unless they like the 36 or 30 or 37. Like, like you can't hoop in no 12 like that no more.
Man, they done changed it up so much just with the technology in general of what goes into a performance basketball shoe. You know, the performance basketball shoes they not the best looking.
Right.
You feel me?
But
that's
worth it.
That's not what they're made for. They're made, you know, for performance. So now we can't hoop in no retro ones. I'm gonna go home soaking some Epsom salt. I do that.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's not made the same.
Right.
Like you used to not to be able to take the insole out the shoe. Now the insoles come out.
Like slide right
You
out.
can break the shoe down.
You really can.
Yeah.
You can really unravel that motherfucker, to be honest.
And it's sick because it's more in price now, and it's more like pairs.
It's trash. Yeah.
So like when you really break it down, bro, like we really getting fucked.
It's fucked up. It's really fucked up.
And I think that's
And it was that premium leather back then.
absolutely.
Like now it's just like shit damn near feel like plastic.
It's ass.
Yeah.
And even if they use premium products now, they let you know like premium leather on this shoe.
My mom.
Yeah, facts.
That's
But you gonna pay extra
Yeah.
You gonna pay that $225 price point
for sure because the
Instead
box
of
might be slightly different. It ain't gonna be a regular year box, but
People even pay for like the different boxes. Like spoiler alert, I don't know when it's gonna come out, but the Lost and Found ones, right? The box for it. Box is crazy. Like I like the box more than I like the shoe. But I would pay that price for just that box. Cause now the boxes just be the black box, gold symbol.
yeah, it's
Like,
so.
I used to
it's
collect
so
boxes.
boring.
No, most definitely.
You can't even do that no more.
Nigga, the old 11 box, I was so sick when they took the 11 box away.
Like the slide tab.
Yeah.
Slide out with the plastic on top.
Like, bro, that made the box. I don't know if niggas like go this far, but like the 20 box. The 20 box opened up both ways. The 17 box, the suitcase.
Yeah.
Like shit like that. That
To
means
me, if they retro them 3 colors, they have to come with the suitcase.
got to.
You got even if the shoe is $300, you got to. You got to.
I don't think they're gonna do it though.
Suitcase, the towel, I need all that shit.
You got to.
The sneakerheads nowadays, they don't even know about that.
Right.
But that's because there's so many new guys that claim they sneakerheads.
Yeah.
Like just because you buy shoes,
I think you will sell out if you priced it up to $285 with the suitcase. Because when it came out back then, it was $250, $226.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know.
I mean, it's just the sneaker culture is just so much different now. You feel me? Like we like shoes.
Yeah.
I wear a lot of shit. I wear Yeezys, New Balance, Jordans. I feel like the sneaker culture today, they're not really they're more hype beasts than sneakerheads. You feel me?
I agree with that.
I got the Travis Scott's on, but I only got 4 pair of shoes. You feel me? I was like, yeah, I got about 30 pair of them
Right.
because I like that shoe.
Come on,
Not
yeah.
because it was a hype beast or because it was at a price point. It's because I personally like the shoe. You feel me?
Right.
And now everything is hype.
So let me ask you this: where do you feel like you would want to see the sneaker culture in the next 5 years? Like if you could have an ideal of like it can be like materials, it can be like breakdown of how you presented the shoe. It could be what I'm saying, whatever it is you think.
Me personally, I like it. I like it now. I just don't like the material on certain shit.
Yeah.
In the next 5, and they're starting to get to it now. Stop dropping the same shit.
Dude.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let that shit breathe. You gotta have different ideas. You
They
know what
drop
I'm saying?
it frequently as fuck.
Yeah, like it ain't no way that we sitting here and we say, yeah, when they drop the 17s, they gotta bring a suitcase. Drop that shit. Drop it. You know this was one of them ones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stop trying new shit. I saw the Olive 9. It's supposed to have like a aqua thing on it now.
why you add that shit?
You see what I'm saying? Like, stop.
Take away from the
Who is creating this shit? Like,
Yeah,
who in this room
ass.
was like, yeah, this will be perfect on this? No, if you do that, make that shit a friends and family.
Yeah.
That's cool. But bring the real shit out.
Yeah.
You know? Now you starting to play with money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's really what they doing, shit.
You playing with money. You know? Bring out the shit.
But do you think the market is so fucked up now because of literally? Let's keep it a buck, man. Niggas don't buy shit because they like it. They buy it because the potential of selling it for more money, right? The profit gain of it. So do you think that they feel like, man, fuck what they talking about? Like they gonna buy the shit anyway?
Yeah, most definitely. You gotta have that attitude when you create some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? When you create some trash ass shit, you gotta have that attitude. Like, man, fuck them. They gonna do it. They gonna buy it. You know? Is that the Safari 3 up there?
Yeah.
So whoever created that shit, you see what I'm saying? He had to have the attitude like, man, fuck them. They gonna buy this shit anyway.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because when you making it, what the fuck made you think like, you know what I'm saying? And then a couple months later, you come out with the Camel Pack. You know what I'm saying? The Camel 3.
Yeah, the game is definitely oversaturated.
Yeah, so it's like,
For sure it's oversaturated.
so it's like,
It's
like
too
what the
oversaturated.
fuck wrong with you? You know what I'm saying?
We have a motherfucker.
I think Nike kind of. I ain't gonna just say Nike. I think everybody done kind of figured out that they don't like the resale game, right?
Yeah, most definitely.
So trying to eliminate it is doing the things like oversaturating with multiple releases, multiple colorways. That way, okay, you didn't hit on this, but it's another shoe coming out next week. Try again. Or it's another. It's now not even every week now. So you got releases on Mondays, Tuesdays,
Wednesday, Friday.
like that shit like throughout the week. So I think
I respect that because it's supposed to be keeping down the violence for kids getting killed over shoes.
yeah.
I respect that aspect of it. But what I don't respect is you playing with, you know what I'm saying, time and money. You know what I'm saying? Like you're, again, and I just keep coming back to that 3. That 3 is trash. You know what I'm saying? And the Camel one don't look too much better, but you'll rock that over that shit.
But I feel like if you would have never dropped that 3, the Camel would have sold out better.
It would have. I agree.
But we had a little wait. I feel like it's always a shoe coming out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Back when we was into it heavy, it's 3-4 months for a shoe come out.
No, I agree. I
You
agree.
feel me? So it's the
I'm
anticipation to get to that shoe. Now you like, alright, I got a shoe coming out tomorrow. I'm gonna get. Fuck that shoe. I got a shoe coming out Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't get that, I got one Monday.
And kind of what we talked about the other day when we was on the phone with the expo shit.
Oh, yeah.
This time would be the perfect time to have an expo every couple months, right? Back then, my thought process was, you know, have an expo every year, maybe twice a year. You know what I'm saying? Because in my eyes, I'm like, shit, it ain't too many releases coming out that you're gonna have a total different inventory the next time you come to an expo.
Right.
Really?
And you know what I'm saying?
Because it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. So now I feel like with the way the shit dropping, like you could have, you know, I ain't gonna say a completely successful because at the end of the day, a couple releases not gonna make or break an event. But it's a lot, definitely more. It's more options now because there's so many releases that come out that you could do it a lot more frequently, maybe 4 times a year.
Right.
Versus, you know, back then people doing the shit every weekend.
So I do got a question. It's off of the subject, but I want to know with the Yeezy conversation that's going on right now, right? With Kanye and everything going on, him losing his stuff with Adidas. How do you feel like this is going to change the sneaker culture? Because me personally, even though Kanye not with Adidas, if he drop a shoe and I like it, I'm going to buy the shit.
No, most definitely. He's gained that notoriety to where he can build Yeezy on his own. You know what I'm saying? So you see like a guy like what's his name? I think it's like Saya Collective or something like that.
Yeah.
He went out and he created his own wave. If Kanye did that, he'd become a billionaire again.
Absolutely.
Because the whole design of what Yeezys was doing was like no other.
Cause to keep it a buck, man, motherfuckers ain't no nigga woke up and was like, yeah, I'm gonna go get some Gap.
No, never.
But
That's a fact.
with Yeezy name on it,
Yeah.
I'm going to grab that.
It's gonna go right with my Yeezys. On my mama. You see what I'm
I do
saying?
feel like that too. I feel like if he finds somebody that can produce his shoe with the same quality as an Adidas or
It's
a Nike,
coming. It's most definitely coming.
So would you still buy the shoe based off of, Adidas said they're gonna drop still like
No,
you
No,
ain't buying
because-
no more?
that's just like you came out with, you know what I'm saying, a corduroy jean jacket with your brand, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I produced it. And I gave you all the money that you wanted. Now I want to drop you, but I still want to come out with your jacket.
Yeah.
No, this is your idea. You see what I'm saying? So they're not going to buy from me. They bought from you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just made the shit. But they bought from you. You the face. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So why in the fuck would I buy these Yeezys or these, whatever the fuck they gonna call
They're
it?
gonna change the name.
Right, whatever they're gonna call it, when I know for goddamn well he didn't make it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I think the hype of it definitely walked out the door. I think
Yeah,
it's fair to say that it is interesting to see what that first release gonna look like
yeah.
because of the situation and how it's playing out. But I think that if he was to brand his own and like really tap into that market,
Yeah.
he would be extremely successful because of the visions and ideas and identity he's created for himself. Like,
I'm gonna give you brands that did that. Fila. Their most popular shoe was Grand Hill. When Grand Hill left, it was called the Fila 96. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They have problems selling it because now you can only sell that colorway. So you got to keep bringing that colorway out.
yeah,
You see what I'm saying? So
can
that's
tell
a
shit.
classic enough shoe to where you could drop it once and the motherfucker might be like, oh, okay, Fila 96, but this the Grand Hill for real.
Right.
But if you gotta keep dropping it in order for you to stay popular.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So now that they got Green Hill back, now you see all the other colorways. Okay, let's throw the new Pistons on there, the new this Grant Hill favorite color is gold.
I like-
they had dropped them, bro.
Yeah.
And I was wondering why we was getting so many damn Grant Hills. And I'm like, damn.
yeah.
I ain't know feel I was making a comeback like this shit.
My mama.
But
So-
I like how Reebok did the same shit with AI though.
No, most definitely.
Yeah.
Like,
Most
cause them AIs was not selling.
On my mama.
Like, they
Yeah.
wasn't
Sitting
even.
in the store.
Yeah.
But when AI, made his presence back out, like,
Now it's time to let's give him another check so he could.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
so he can push it.
Yeah.
Cause the shit that they coming out with now with the AIs, like I was before it was anybody, it was AI for me.
Mm-hmm.
So like all those original colorways and shoes, like man, that's the shit. That's like my childhood.
Mm-hmm.
So like to see them shits coming back out and being in the stores, like I'm copping just off the strength. Like I ain't had these as an adult.
Facts.
And some of the shit I couldn't get at the time because they sold out. And once that shit sold out, wasn't no restocking.
Certain shit brands can do without people name. For instance, you will buy this whether they got a Yeezy name on it or not. Because the creation of the shoe is just ridiculous. You will buy the Yeezy too with his name on there or not.
No, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
But that Adidas Yeezy, you're not gonna do that. Because for one, it wasn't a shoe like that. You know what I'm saying? Like certain colorways made the shoe hot.
Yeah.
But you wasn't in line every day for the charcoal brown one. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You were doing it because it got his name attached to it. You see what I'm saying?
And all Yeezys before all of this had happened, all Yeezys were selling out though, right?
Yeah, because where was I at? I was finish line West County. We just got the 350s, the Belugas.
Mm-hmm.
Them shits was crazy. Like I ain't never seen a line that long in my life. Like you gotta think, okay, we got normal, releases,
Mm-hmm.
everything. No, everything is normal shit. You get about 20 people in the line. The Beluga came out, we probably had 250 people in West County Mall.
Damn.
Just lined up at like 8 o'clock.
Damn.
And I'm like, oh shit. I ain't think this was finna be like that. you
Normal
feel me?
morning for me.
Right. It's a
crazy.
long day ahead of me.
Yeah.
And then, just like you just said, it wasn't no restocks for real.
Nah.
Now, you got people, I got people calling me, hey, y'all ain't really worried about it too much. I know it's gonna be a restock. Like back then, it wasn't no
It's
restock.
just-
If you
it
missed
gives
out, you
people
missed
that sense of
out.
relief. It's
Yeah.
almost like, well, shit, I ain't too pressed about it because
Most definitely.
They'll get another shipment in Monday.
Yeah, bro. Yeezy's always sold out. To be honest.
Yeah.
I haven't
No
seen
matter the color.
But that's what
no
I
matter
was-
the style.
I said that to say like Kanye is a different entity when it comes to shit like that.
No, most definitely.
Because like even the Gap situation, his point was to have people. It's almost like thrifting. You going through bags of clothes and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck would really go like do that and be like, or send a shooter fucking city gear or something like, yeah, dig in his trash bag and try to, like he made some shit out of anything, bro, and it sold.
That shit sells out.
You talking about a guy who sold an all white T-shirt for $100 and sold out.
I have not been one Yeezy, bro, that has not sold out.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about like all the times like trying to get on Confirm, Yeezy Supply. Them shits sell out.
That's why, bro.
That nigga's different, man.
No, most definitely. That's why I say if he get, and it ain't even gonna be no if, he is going to get.
Yeah, somebody
You know what I'm
gonna hit him and be like, yo, I got a manufacturer for you.
Yeah,
We can start this process right now.
they gonna go.
Cause he gonna make so much fucking money, and then the price point.
Yeezy stores around the world.
And that's where he was trying to go with it.
You feel me? That's a
That's
smart way
that's
to do
the
it.
killer.
So could y'all see like Kanye making, like to me, Essentials is kind of Kanye vibes, not his style, but vibes. Do you think he can make like a everyday, like essential type of clothing line?
I don't see why not.
I definitely think he could.
Yeah, I don't see why not because just the Gap situation. You know what I'm saying? Like you just said, if he opens up a Yeezy store, Gap is out the way. Because now I got hoodies, I got clothes, I got all this shit here. You know what I'm saying? And he wanted to make it to where everybody can get it. You see what I'm saying? You're not gonna go in Gap and pay $190 for a Gap hoodie. So the hoodie was $70. That's the normal price of a Gap hoodie.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
But you will pay that at a Yeezy store.
On my mama. You
for
would.
sure.
So it's like, why wouldn't I? You know? Why wouldn't I come out with a Yeezy outfit that matched this Yeezy right here? You see
And
what
it's
I'm
his
saying?
own shit. That's really why I
Yes.
feel like Kanye did everything he did because he wanted to own his own shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got ties with Adidas, you got ties with Gap, but that's not what Kanye really wanted.
Mm.
I feel like as a brand.
I think it was just more so, all right, I made $1 billion off of y'all, now I'm done. Thanks. You know, cool. Peace. I don't think he thought it was going to go this far with it
Nah.
to where people would just completely write him off. I think he wanted to keep his billion, but be done with Adidas. You know, so be done with Gap. Be done with whoever he was trying to be done with. You know what I'm saying? By ratting off at the mouth, because that's normally what he do.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't think he looked at it as if, oh y'all can't touch my money that's in my account. But they got you, bro.
No, they definitely got you, bro.
They got you.
Definitely
They
got
made an
you.
example out of you.
Took that shit back for sure.
And whoever sided with you, they got him. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I think that I try not to get in politics too much, and you know what I'm saying, that type of like talk, but I feel like they just tried to really make an example out of somebody they felt like was spiraling out of control.
no, most definitely, most definitely.
Like I feel like at the end of the day, you still got to be humble because, you know, at the end of the day, they signing you a check,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like even though you getting paid a lot of money off of it, it's hitting your account. They have the right, and they proved it to take it away.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it's kind of like a lesson learned in a sense. Like even though Kanye is who he is, I don't think it's nothing that nobody can do to him. I think like they took all his money away and all his assets.
Mm-hmm.
He's able to still recreate all of that.
He has a voice.
Yeah.
basically. So
Fact.
yeah.
He said in his last interview. He like he go places, his money's no more his. It's not good no more, bro. Like he not spending no more money. So I think, yeah, he was a billionaire, but he wasn't tripping off being a billionaire.
Right.
It's like, yeah, I'm a billionaire, but my money ain't even good. So what's the point? I might as well get my rights to all my shit. You feel me? Cause I go to Saks, I'm not paying for shit. They giving me shit just cause I'm Kanye.
Right.
I'm going somewhere else. I'm not paying for tickets. They giving me this shit cause I'm Kanye.
Yeah.
I can respect that though.
That's tough. in my eyes.
That's a different type of money though.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that comes off of connections.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you may get that connection because of money, but it becomes different. You know what I'm saying? So
I think it's also hard to tell though as well. Like somebody who's never had that amount of money, like do this shit for yourself, bro. Like we all say, like, yeah, bro, pro yourself, pro this, like. Make sure you know you got the rights. You own 100%. But shit, if you ain't never seen $1 million,
you can't get that shit on your own, bro.
You think so?
Nah, you can't, bro. You can't get $1 million on your own without the help of someone else.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? So even if I help you get $1 million, you're not gonna cut me off until I help you get 2.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You'll cut me off after 2 because now you figure I could blow $1 million and I still got $1 million.
Right.
You saying I could blow $1 million trying to put myself where bro had me at, but I still got $1 million just in case. You know what I'm saying? But even still though, you're not even gonna want to cut that connection off badly because
just
like,
in case.
You know what I'm saying? I may need bro again. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't want to make it water under the bridge. But even if you came to me and say like, hey bro, thanks for the 2. I want to try it on my own now. You can't be mad at that.
I think it comes with a level of maturity though.
Nah, most definitely.
Definitely. If you grow, you know what I'm saying, like you said, 2 million. If I had 2 million, I would want the rights to all my shit because like at this point, you've been able to experience different things in life.
Yeah.
You know, buying your own house, buying your own car, going on trips whenever you want, being able to spend whatever it is that you want, being able to treat yourself.
Right.
You can look at it from a different aspect versus somebody that like it might take me 4 checks to be able to save up for what I want. I can't just go out and buy something that I particularly want right at this moment.
Right.
But I do feel like that he's at a different level of money.
Nah, most definitely, because he was saying 50 million, he was broke.
That's
You
crazy.
know what I'm saying? So he had 50 and he was in debt for 50.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So he was broke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
50 M's and you broke.
yeah, so even that's something totally different. You know what I'm saying? That's a rich people vibes. You know?
The caliber of money you got there.
But I feel like it all comes with like learning. It's a part of life. Like I feel like, do I think that Kanye, you know, is still gonna be the same person he is? Absolutely, because he's reached a different level of life. Like, you know, everybody grows. Same thing with Kyrie, bro. Like you grow. You know, you did what you had to do to get to where you're at. But once you get where you at and you had these life experiences, it's like now, okay, I want more in a different way. I want something differently that can excite me. Now you starting to think like, I want to leave this legacy for these people. I want to leave this for my mama, this for my kids, this for... You start thinking with a different mind.
Yeah.
And so...
To me, the Kyrie situation is just a little bit different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To me, it's almost like, all right, bro, you see what they're doing to this guy. Steer away from that.
Yeah.
Because you can go about it a totally different way. You know what I'm saying? You can go, for instance, when he took his hiatus, you know, he came back and was like, I'm trying to find myself, trying to figure out what my people are. We get that. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, you need a break. You've been doing this shit for 11 years. Anybody need a break from their job. Even hooping. You know, you see hoopers, we daggle around with other sports. You know, that's why hoopers feel like they can play any other sport.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Football players don't feel like that. But hoopers most definitely feel like that. We feel like we could go play football. We feel like we could play baseball.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let's do this, you know what I'm saying, and be something different. To me, with Kyrie, it's just, you're smarter than that, bro. You're smarter than that. You're supposed to see the outcome of what they're doing to Kanye and just say, hey, I ain't finna do this, you know what I'm saying? I can go about it a different way, you know what I'm saying? So, me personally, I never seen the movie. I don't really know what the movie's about. I think someone told me that they said that the basis of the movie was that the Holocaust was a joke or it was a scheme or something like that. All right, bro, you had to know that was going to ruffle some feathers, bro. You had to know
Especially when you're in the public eye, bro.
Yes,
like,
bro. And not only that, you've been in hell and hot water already.
Oh, right,
You
already.
see what I'm saying? So it's like,
Why do it again to yourself?
yes, like, why, bro? Like, why? Like, Why ruffle the feathers?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why? You finding yourself, cool, bro. You an Indian, all that shit, great. Nothing but love for you. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Come on back now, score 40, catch you another 270. You know what I'm saying? Why ruffle feathers? Not only ruffle feathers though, but you're seeing what's happening over here. You can't not see this.
Is that right? It's going the same time as your shit.
Yes.
Bro.
Yeah.
And you still doing the same shit.
So it's like, all right, bro, that was a dumbass mistake, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
it's like you know what's gonna happen to you, but you still gonna touch that stove even though you know it's hot.
yeah. And then you'll set it as, oh, I'm trying to, educate our people. Well, a month ago you said you was Indian.
Either way, I'll be like, bro, you're not getting paid to educate our people.
No,
you getting paid to hoop.
Hoop, bro. you getting
You
paid
get paid
to
to hoop, bro. I
Like,
understand, you got your personal beliefs, and you believe in what you believe in. But you here to hoop.
you want to have a voice. Have a voice in the summertime.
You feel me? Off season.
Man.
So, but I mean, it's Kyrie. It's not the first time you've been through shit like this. So,
Yeah.
it's my dog though.
I feel like this is one of them conversations, man. We could definitely talk the rest of the day about.
Nah, most definitely.
But I want to be mindful of your time, man, and I'm very grateful that you took this opportunity to sit down and talk with me, bro. Like it meant a lot to me and for the sneaker culture. So, bro, I want to appreciate you coming out, man. It means everything to us, man. I definitely consider you one of the tops in St. Louis.
Appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you coming out and rapping with us. Hopefully we can get in the closet. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, most definitely just
One
hit
day.
me. I pull some shit out, and I most definitely set it up for y'all.
For sure, man. Man, make sure y'all check everything out, man. Like, comment, subscribe. If y'all, want to see something, let me know. And we out.